Hey, here's another episode of Watch You Strappin'. And these are not watch reviews, just a quick wristwatch check of the day with strap of choice. And today, it's been a while, but this is my vintage 1974, if I dated this correctly, based off the serial number. Oyster Perpetual, not Perpetual, Oyster Precision. This is not a automatic, this is manual. That's why it's so thin. Though the automatic's not that much thicker, but it is. This does lend itself to being pretty thin on the wrist. The overall height, it's probably not the thinnest watch in the world, of course not, but I think it's somewhere about 6 or 8 millimeters. I'm sure it's under 8. I'm pretty sure of that. Uh, got a big enough crown for a manual wind. Not sure what the power reserve is. Probably 3 days tops. I don't even think 3 days, probably two. But yeah. This reference is, gosh, it's been so while. I think it's a 6426. Is it 2646? It's been such a long time. I'll have it in the description. But yeah, this was my dad's, and I don't wear it too much because I'm not into manual wine too much, and they're good for. I would designate this for the occasional dress situations. This looks really actually good on a like an alligator strap of some sort. Um, but it does include its original oyster bracelet, which is pretty jangly for its time, of course. But I think these look better on straps, to be honest. And or just worn occasionally for like my day off. So just today, that's why I'm wearing it. And because it's manual wine. Yeah, I don't want to fuss with it, so it's good for that occasional wear, just enough to power it up. And this movement doesn't hack or anything either. So, it's just one of those you just kind of wind and set quickly and just kind of let it be. And it's a time only. And I think I'm exercising my usage of a time only watch. I really only have, well, actually, I have a few, but the ones that I wear are generally has a date complication at the very least. So I think on a weekend, or not even my weekend, this is just my day off on the weekday, with the kids and everything. No need for a date. Just have a simple time, and don't think about the future or the date of the day. Just let it be and just enjoy. So yeah, going to the strap. I forgot where I got this from. I think it's actually it could be from cheapest NATO straps. It's just a simple like tan leather strap. Um, with this, sorry, gotta adjust the sleeve so it doesn't cover the watch too much. Yeah, with these days and times of trying to keep clean with the C virus and all that stuff, yeah, I definitely don't wear this that often because if I go out, I will probably clean and wash my watch. And with a vintage watch, it may take it, it may not. Who knows, right? So I don't want to risk it. And especially on leather straps, I would wash, rubber, bracelet, even a nylon strap is easier to clean. But if I'm on leather, I will probably not wear leather all that often during these days. Well, hopefully things will clear up where I can wear it more often because I do have a lot of nice leather options, but uh, they're only reserved for days off where I'm basically at home, or no, I'm in a fairly controlled environment where I'm not going to get all up into things that could potentially have contaminants like what I would have at work. Yeah. So, anyways, that's pretty much it. It's very casual. I think it complements the watch pretty well. I mean, it's hard not to because this Rolex is very universal, and this vintage look, and there's this clean, classic dial and design will pretty much work with anything. So that's it. Enough rants. I gotta walk my dog. You can hear her in the background. And you get a further away wrist shot because I know sometimes some people complain that I'm too close. Well, you want to see the watch, but I mean, to give it in some scale here to my wrist, it's a 6.75, or actually a little bit more than that, 6.825, just under about an eighth inch under 7 inches is what I last measured. Uh, yeah, these vintage pieces, classically 34 millimeters. Yeah, definitely a smaller watch, but it's meant to be. Well, that's just the design. And for smaller wrists, I guess I'm not considered real big wrist, but not the skinniest. I know people like 6 or 6.25 inch wrists. Uh, this would work really good. And then even if you did have a larger wrist size, you just got to take it in the context that, you're going to go for a classic vintage piece. Generally, they're going to wear and look smaller, but that's okay. That's just the way it was. And you just accept the style and you just go with it. It's like, yeah, in these modern days, you might want more wrist presence, but I think overall, you just let your eyes and mindset get used to it. It's not too bad, you know. Um, yeah, 34 millimeters is small, and especially when I've been wearing a more recent watch from Seiko, which is at the probably the extremest of my watch sizes at about just over 47 millimeters. It's a tuna, and but I feel comfortable going from a range from that big to down to probably one of my smallest, 34. What might be 1 millimeter small is I have and I've shown it in the past, also a vintage time only watch. It's a Vacheron Constantin. It's also was my dad's. That's even dressier, doesn't even have running seconds, and even thinner. Um, but since it's so much dial on that one, it wears almost the same as this. Or, definitely bigger than you think 33 might be. But no big deal. Just go with what you got, accept it for what it is, and I guess don't overthink it. All right, it's gone long enough. I'll talk to you in the next. Thanks.